Hey YouTube, it's your girl Live Life. Man, have I been living fucking life. I'm gonna go ahead and break something down to you. As a spiritual being or person, you need to learn to follow your gut instincts, or, when you have dreams, really pay attention to the dreams. And it's just, oh wow, it's amazing how intuitive I am. But I'm still learning how to exercise my, intuition and my psychic gifts and stuff like that, because the craziest shit ever. So there's this guy, I was in a relationship. We recently broke up and he's being so fucking petty right now. I'm like, you're childish, but he's a narcissist. And if he's not a full-blown narcissist, he's definitely fucking narcissistic. Definitely fucking narcissistic. These motherfuckers, like me and his mom, we got into a brief argument. Mind you, he called me FaceTime, and it's just like, okay, me and him are talking. If your AirPods died, you could at least gave me the common courtesy to say, hey, you're on speakerphone. Anyways, so I was just like, okay. So anyways, his mom got all mad because, I was like, why did you buy him some bitch ass covers? It was like girly ass covers with a fucking glittery ass pillow and shit. And I'm like, imagine if I didn't know that his mom bought the shit and then I went there, or I showed up to his house and seen, that shit on his bed. Then it's just like, nigga, are you gay? Or what bitch you got in here? Well, that wasn't far off. Because the mama was all like, I'm the number one bad bitch in my son's life, and bitches come dime a dozen. I was like, oop, oop. I was like, who the fuck is this old ass lady talking to? Like, what the fuck? I was just like, that sounds so incestuous. And I asked him, I was like, do you and your mama be fucking or something? Because why the fuck would she say she's the baddest bitch in your life? What fucking mom says that? And that right there was like a sign, like, your family dynamic, something is off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are enmeshed, and y'all are like, he probably doesn't even know where his mom stops and where he begins. It was just like, the fuck? And he wants to be like, well, I'm a mama's boy. Yeah, you're 37 years old. The rent-to-own house you're in is in your mom or dad's name. All the cars that you have, and everything is in your fucking mom's name. Are you fucking kidding me? Grow the fuck up, dude. You don't have a driver's license. You ain't got a fucking state ID. You don't know where your birth certificate or your social is. You literally are a codependent, lost child. Like, I might as well look at you as a toddler in a grown-ass man's body. Anyways, it's just like the total disrespect. Like, cheating is one thing, but we talked about deal breakers early on. Then he wants to try to switch up and be like, well, cheating in a, dating situation. First off, we're not dating. We're in a relationship. Nigga, I was pregnant. This is farther than, granted, it was only like 4.5 months, but at some point, like, nigga, shit changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not dating anymore. Like, probably around like beginning month 4, that's when it would turn into a relationship. Like, why sit here and have me, narcissists, they love for you to meet their fucking family. Like, you cheated, bro. Like, you literally, it was just a whole fucking headache, and I dodged a bullet. I didn't want to do an abortion, but that was like the best option basically on what was going on, particularly on his end. And coming to find out, with all the other shit that I'm learning, I'm like, I do not want to be in this situation with this nigga. Granted, I mean, condoms break, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? But so the day that I'm going through it and I'm drugged up on all this fucking medication, this nigga decides it's a brilliant fucking idea. Honestly, I don't think he decided. It was pre-planned. It was just like, I'm going to talk to this bitch for 2 weeks. Because he tells me after the fact, oh yeah, I've been talking to her for like 2 weeks. Nigga, you probably was talking to her longer than that. It doesn't even matter. I don't care that it's your house. I have a key to this bitch. I have access to come and go as I want. This is supposed to be a safe space and a safe place for me in any aspect. And you decide to go get a gutter bitch from Quick Trip who don't make the money that I make. She ain't ugly. She's not. I mean, if I was a hater, I'd be like, that ugly ass bitch. But you know what? She wasn't even ugly. She had a nice chocolatey, she had really beautiful skin. I mean, I was pissed off because all I could see was her ass. And I'm like, you know, if I was lesbian, man, I'd probably been all on her chocolate ass too. But I'm pissed off because you literally cheated in the guest room across the fucking hall from me while you thought that I was passed out from drugs. I woke up at 4 a.m. Oh, I woke they asses up too. Oh, some shit was going down. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from the fucking show me state. And if I gotta show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all to the doorways to God. Why you think it's okay to play with my motherfucking feelings like I won't fucking kill your ass. Like, are you fucking shitting me? And I could easily say I'm on drugs, you know what I'm saying, prescription drugs. I had no idea what I was doing. I was upset. I could easily get off. Like, really? And I'm not trying to say that I'm into killing people or nothing like that. No. But it's just like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? And so, I mean, I was so emotionally distraught that I was like, I have to go home. So I packed up me, my fucking cats, and I fucking left Dallas and went to St. Louis. And I was there for like a week and a half. God is so good to me that shit, I had money stacked up to still pay my motherfucking bills. Matter of fact, I could have still been out of town with my motherfucking family until my fucking birthday, September of next month. The end of next month. But I was like, nah, you know, I'm trying to get my money back up because, you know, I got goals and things that I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just need to get my mind right before I fuck around and do something that I may possibly regret. That's where composure comes in, which is funny because I was playing with my my tarot cards and my angel guide cards. I was like, what is it that I need to know? First card came out was composure because I was like, nigga, you are on parole for the next 3 years. You're a fucking sex offender. Ew. Like, again, there's a whole bunch of shit that I didn't learn until I was pregnant. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, it wasn't planned. You know, again, shit happens. But I dodged a bullet. Like, for real. Like, oh, I was just, and it was a relief because I was out of town. I was with my family. I met my great niece, who is such a fucking cutie pie. I was wearing like my crystals and my bracelets, and she was so drawn to them. And I'm like, because she was so drawn to my energy. That little girl was like attached to my hip. I've never met a 1 or 2 year old that had like an antisocial disorder. Apparently she didn't like people scare her. And I'm like, are y'all sure that's the case? Maybe she sees something spiritually about people, and maybe those demons that are on or attached to people scare her. You know what I'm saying? I just see, you know, it from a different perspective. She's very close to God because she's innocent. Anyways, so, you know, I was up here just, you know, I was in my feelings. I was just like, I told him I forgave him. And I didn't break up with him because my plan was to get him to break up with me. And it worked. I mean, it wasn't like a diabolical plan, like, oh, I gotta go do some fuck shit to get him to break up with me. No. You know, the following week later, you know, after I left town and I told him that, you know, oh, well, I'm gone or whatever. Then he's like, oh, well, the relationship's over. I don't know how you could forgive me because I could never forgive myself. I still haven't forgiven myself. Well, see, baby, I'm a spiritual person, and I'm a spiritual healer. And as I heal myself, my childhood wounds, and anything else that is inside of me, you know, I, in return, help heal other people. Whether it's listening, because all my life, strangers will come up to me and they'll be like, hey, how you doing? I'll be like, hey, how you doing? It's just in passing. But next thing you know, motherfuckers be like, yeah, man, I got strung out on crack. I just got out of rehab. Just give me a whole fucking rundown on their motherfucking business. I be like, I'm a total fucking stranger. But they feel so comfortable telling me things, private things that their spouse or their family should know, but they feel completely comfortable telling me. That's how I know that I'm a fucking healer. Every time me and that nigga made love, I'm sending you healing spiritually from me to you. I don't expect him to change. I don't expect him to be different, but like I told him, I was like, I'm not about to be on and off with your ass for years. You out your motherfucking mind. If we own, we own. And if we not together, nigga, you cut the fuck off. And as soon as I go get my motherfucking motorcycle from over your house, you cut the fuck off. And my YouTube channel gonna blow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to increase. I mean, ever since me and this nigga probably been broken up like 2 weeks. I'm gonna say 2 weeks. I got back in town Sunday. Today is Wednesday. I got back in town Sunday night. I went to his house Monday afternoon before I went to my job interview to go in person, do what I had to do, drug test, whoop-de-whoop, And so I grabbed all my shit that was in the house. The only thing I couldn't grab was my motorcycle because I really don't know how to ride it. I'm still learning. I don't feel comfortable in traffic or let alone on the fucking highway. Otherwise, if I did feel comfortable enough, I would ride that motherfucker. And I was gonna sit here and debate like, man, I should use this nigga to learn how to ride it and this and that. But my family was 100% against it. My bestie was 100% against it. They was like, nah, there's other ways. You could take a class. You could learn from anybody else. And then a spiritual friend of mine, I met her. We're from the same hometown. She's a spiritual person as well. And she kept telling me that me and her should go to this lake that she knows and go meditate and this and that. And I'm like, word? All right, cool, And so I gave her the rundown on everything that happened. And she was just like, baby, because, she's 40. I'm about to be 30. She's already had 2 kids, been married. She's done a lot more, than I have. I've never been married, just lame ass boyfriends, fucking clowns, narcissistic motherfuckers, And it's crazy because I feel like the lesson that I got out of this bullshit was forgiveness because, it took a long time. It took like 20-something years for me to understand narcissism and to process the abuse that I've went through for almost 30 years with my mother, Then I met my brother. My brother on my daddy's side, I met him for the first time. I met him, his wife, their kids, her parents, great people. I fucking love them, and I kind of told them what was going on or whatever. And, then he got to telling me about our father because I never got to know the man. And so my dad was like fucking narcissistic. And I'm like, and then I'm starting to think like, damn, if y'all mother even to this day wishes that I was never born, I was going to be mistreated, whether it's by my biological mom, my biological dad, or the fucking stepmom. I was literally going to be the scapegoat child in either fucking household or situation. So I could have still ended up exactly who I am right now. I used to have these fairy tales in my mind that had I known my dad and lived with him, my life would be better, whoop-de-whoop, da-da-da. My dad cheated on his long-term girlfriend, the wife. They were just dating. Got her pregnant, got my mama pregnant. Had 2 kids in the same year, got married 2 years later when me and my brother both were 2. I found that out. I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm thinking that my mom was just a side bitch / mistress. But the fact that she even knew that he was in a long-term relationship and she kept trying to get him to leave the other chick and all this. It was just a fucking goddamn mess to hear what the fuck was really going on. And I really wanted to talk to their mom to get an idea of how it felt to deal with cheating, like someone that you love cheating on you and they had a kid on you. You know, like that's gotta hurt more than what the fuck I went through, you know? And man, it was just crazy. Like, all I could say is, like, God puts you in situations, you know, to grow you. I mean, I already knew who the fuck I was as a child, but I got talked out of who the fuck I am. I got talked into building this ego that I had to eventually break down and, you know, dismiss in order to listen to my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a child of light. I'm a fucking light worker. And if I wasn't, you know, why are all these demonic ass people sitting here trying to fuck with me? You know? Granted, he distracted me for a couple months. He distracted me from reading my Kabbalah and, you know what I'm saying? Because books carry energy signatures and certain frequencies and shit. And I'm trying to upgrade myself because my ascension is very important to me. I've been around the block on this motherfucking realm so many motherfucking times. I'm motherfucking tired. And I'm only 29 in this body, but my soul is way older than this. And I knew that even as a child. My great grandmother, when I was 6 years old, you too grown for your britches. I've always been older than my body. That's on a soul level. But all I can say is I dodged a bullet from this motherfucker for reals. You know, it's very important, ladies and men, that if you begin to date somebody, you need... Okay, I thought I vetted him enough. I didn't vet him enough. It's like, you got to vet them on a spiritual level, I'm going to say first and foremost. You know, he was more sleep but open-minded. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure he could sense my spirit because he would always keep saying, You're my happiness. You're the light at the end of my dark tunnel. Nigga, nobody gives a fuck your mom has cancer. The bitch probably got cancer because she's so goddamn bitter and narcissistic. You know, most diseases come from spiritual problems. Narcissistic people have spiritual problems and demons. And, you know, he could sit there and say, oh, I made a mistake. You didn't make a mistake by bringing a bitch to your house and fucking her in the other room while I was passed out on meds in the other room. That wasn't a mistake. That was planned. And then on top of that, you want to sit here and try to pin me down and all this shit. And you telling her, oh, she don't have to go nowhere. She could stay. But I can leave and potentially kill myself trying to drive on meds where I can't drive. Nigga, no. No, not happening. So then all of a sudden, you know, he up here trying to play love songs. Look, nigga, you tested me. You motherfucking tested me. And guess what? In testing me, you crossed a boundary. You disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? That's some disrespect that I'm not about to motherfucking tolerate. I'm not about to motherfucking tolerate your mama talking to me crazy and you fucking laughing and you think the shit funny. I hung up in his fucking face. Then he gonna call me back. Why you hung up? Why'd you hang up? You know why the fuck I hung up. If I don't even listen to my own motherfucking mom and her bullshit, what makes you think I'm gonna tolerate your motherfucking mammy and her bullshit? You better hope that bitch don't die no time soon from her fucking cancer, because you gonna be one lost ass motherfucking little boy sitting up here asking me, well, why don't you move in with me? Move in with me. It's been 4 months, nigga. I'm not moving in with you. It was already a red flag when you gave me a key 2 weeks into fucking knowing you. My ass, loving to see the good in people, was like, red flag. Well, we'll see how this goes or where this goes. Let's just see what happens. A lot of shit could have been fucking avoided. I know now. I know now. He's not the only motherfucker to, within a short amount of time, like a couple days, couple weeks of knowing him, to be like, hey, here's a key. The next motherfucker to fucking do that shit, I'm be like, nope. I don't even want a key to your shit. Because you ain't getting a key to mine. Matter of fact, you ain't even about to know where I motherfucking live. Because if you ever pop up on my ads, you're going to be looking down the barrel of my 380 or my 9mm. Because trust me, I'm going to blow your ass away. Don't fuck with me. You know, I'm a very spiritual person, compassionate, you know what I'm saying? And I try to, you know, love people and everything like that. But you motherfucking cross me and test me, I'm going to lay your ass out. You know, God gave me the ability to motherfucking war. And it's a spiritual fucking war. And if I got a war in the spiritual, you know I'm a motherfucking beat your ass in the physical. Fucking play with me if you want to. Then motherfuckers, well, why are you so aggressive? I'm not aggressive, bitch. I'm passionate about who the fuck I am. You ain't about to play me. You ain't about to get over. You ain't about to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Narcissistic people, man. But you know what? My mom's the big boss of them all. But guess what? If I beat her ass, and I know I beat her ass, because here she is, you know, and then it's crazy because I really think that him and her are in cahoots. They met one time at the skating rink back in April. And then, you know, prior to all this shit, the abortion, him cheating, his ex popping up at his fucking house at 6 a.m. drunk, all of this shit went down in the same fucking week. I was like, what the fuck? And I just remember I was getting an oil change and my mama called me or whatever. So I'm like, let me just talk to the bitch because you gonna keep fucking ringing my phone. But don't get me wrong, I can always change my number. Well, why change my number? She needs to just leave me the fuck alone. But whatever. If I really truly want peace of mind, I'll change my number because then that means none of these narc ass motherfuckers will have my number. But it's easier to just block and delete because with iPhone, none of your messages come through. None of your calls come through. You can sit here and call me unknown, private, all you want. I respect your privacy. And clearly, if you unknown, you damn right you unknown. But who the fuck are you? But she was all like, it's always good. It's always nice to have a good man. I was like, what? Whoa. You literally was talking shit about this dude. Then y'all had a little private conversation. And then when I rolled up on y'all asses, you wanted to take off and disappear. I think y'all had a whole narcissistic conversation to try to destroy me and bring me down. But both of you failed. See, he's going to be all the way cut the fuck off. He ain't nobody. Big deal. I grew just as I let my guards down and, you know, I felt like, you know, I loved you or whatever. And, you know, but it's cool because in that lesson, I learned how to forgive. I ain't about to forget, but I learned how to forgive and let go of like that hurt. You know what I'm saying? If I had to cry, I cried. I talked to my spirit guides, my ancestors, my angels, the universe, God, whatever the fuck. I got it out my motherfucking system. I honored my fucking feelings because if I don't honor my feelings will metastasize inside of me and kill me, destroy me. So I'm gonna let that shit out. I'm just not gonna let it out in front of no fucking narcissist. Why? So you can mistake me for weakness? This nigga waited until I was weak and I needed him the most to fucking pull that shit. Yeah, that was some narcissistic ass shit and it was fucking planned. It was fucking planned. Because what nigga cheats like that? I mean, I know I'm all for the truth because I'm a truth seeker in my soul. But at that moment, I really was like, I would have preferred him to go cheat somewhere else. I don't condone cheating at all, but my nigga, really? And then he's like, oh yeah, I didn't think shit through. No, you didn't think shit through. You didn't think that my intuition would randomly wake me up at 4 a.m. and I went around the house looking for you and, well, found that you were in the room with your so-called cousin. But let me tell y'all how he played himself. So when I got to talking with him, rapping with him, he up there getting all this bass in his voice, trying to bully me, getting loud, raging. Oh, you're going to get mad at me because you were stupid, because you got caught, because you thought you... See, look, let me tell you, it's the age of motherfucking Aquarius. Everything done in the dark comes to the motherfucking light. I'm a child of God, and he's already reaping his karma. Why he called himself a little tow truck man? Guess what? That's why God is breaking that motherfucker down. That motherfucker had transmission issues left and right. You got all these motherfucking flat tires. You keep on losing shit. Shit breaking on the motherfucker. Drive shaft broke. Boy, look, God is good. My ancestors and my spirit guides was like, nigga, you ain't about to treat her like that. Nigga, is you stupid? You gotta be stupid to be fucking with her. She is a spiritual being. She is our child. She is our loved one. And you think, and the crazy part is, I had a dream. The 2 weeks that he was talking to that hoe, I had a dream both weeks that he was dealing with another bitch. But I was just like, well, I have a faith that hopefully he will do the right thing. Nah. Nope. He fucked up. He fucked it up. I didn't break up with him. He broke up with me. And I'm glad he broke up with me, because that means there's no reason for you to be trying to come back, because you left me, not the other way around. He's the first to break up with me, because normally I break up with a motherfucker and I'd be out. I would disappear. If I know you're narcissistic and you're a narcissist, I'm not going to tell you I'm about to bounce. I'm just going to fucking bounce. And that's why, because one minute he's like, oh, well, you can come get your shit. Oh, okay. Well, what's the time frame I have to come get my stuff since I'm out of town? Oh, well, it's no rush. You just said I can come get my shit. Like, you want me to come get it right fucking now. Then I asked him that Saturday before I came back in town, you got my shit packed? He was like, yeah, I got all your stuff packed. It's in a bag in my closet. I go in there. My bag is in the... Like, I couldn't even find my bag. I was like, he said it's in the closet. Where the fuck is it at? You hid all of my stuff that was out in the open because you brought another bitch to your house. Not that I give a damn, because at this point, you and I are broken up. But you don't give a... You clearly don't give a fuck. You know, I'm still going through what I'm going through with the fucking abortion and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about my health. You owe me money because I took your nasty, dirty, STD having ass to the clinic to get your ass cleaned. Yeah, you owe me my $300. Oh, you don't want to pay me my $300 because you're broke? Just say you're broke and you don't got it. Like, I'll let you be on the payment plan. But then again, no. Because an ex of mine owed me $600 and that nigga drug it out for a year. I'm not about to do that. I would rather just take the L. So guess what? You don't want to pay me my $300? I'm going to take all your dick pills, motherfucker. How about that? Then he going to call me up last night. Nah, 2 nights ago, actually. You took my pills. Nigga, what pills? Oh, so you going to play stupid and dumb crazy? You're playing stupid and dumb crazy, so why can't I? Are you talking about Tylenol? No. Prescription pills? No. Well, I'm just going to kind of think that you're a crackhead because you used to pop pills back in the day or whatever. So if you can't tell me what they look like, what they're called, I don't know. I wanted him so bad to say dick pills, but whatever. If he was about to fuck that bitch, you ain't fucking on my watch, because I got your pills, nigga. Probably got ED. I didn't even know this nigga had these dick pills. And I looked them up, $70 a bottle. $70 a bottle, nigga? And you got like 5 of them hoes? I threw them away after he cheated or whatever. I threw that shit in the trash. He gonna dig it out the trash. Okay, you gonna dig it out the trash? I'm gonna take them home with me and throw them away in the trash. I mean, or we could bargain. If you want your dick pills back, give me my $300, ho. Or I'm gonna fuck around because he up there, oh, well, you ain't got to give me my key back. I'm gonna change my locks. He ain't gonna change his locks. threatening to put my motorcycle outside in the driveway, and if it gets stolen, it gets stolen. Nigga, do you know I will sue the balls off you? You are a fucking sex offender. You nasty ass motherfucker. You're like a goddamn pedophile. You were a 33-something-year-old man fucking a 15-year-old. And you want me, after seeing, you got a sex addiction. You do. Because you mean to tell me Miss Quick Trip pussy was worth our relationship? Really? Apparently, her little $40 pussy was worth it. You wanted to get your little dick wet, so you jeopardized a good, healthy relationship. Sad. Motherfuckers ain't never gonna change, but that's cool. Because I'm blessed. I'm abundant. I'm highly favored. I don't live in the motherfucking matrix. I've set myself free mentally, so of course I'm gonna be free spiritually, emotionally, and in any other aspect. So to my ladies out there, them niggas, let them go. You know, I was up there. I'm a Libra sun, a Taurus moon, and my Venus is in Leo. And because my Venus is in Leo, once I like love and care about you, it's very hard to just not care anymore. But I feel like that's with anybody who legit has a fucking heart and soul, you know? But whatever the case was, I know my babies, my little Negan baby, and my little poof in the box. I know they're happy that nigga's out my life, because this nigga came over to my house 3 times. He came inside 1 time. But I didn't, like, when I moved here, I blessed and saged my apartment, everything like that. My energy is high. You know, I like to keep a high vibration. I like to be positive at like all times, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, at all times it ain't gonna always be that case. That's just being unfucking realistic. Because I was crying this morning just because, you know, I was just like, you know, I just had to get that shit off my fucking chest, you know? And it's amazing how what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander, or however the fuck that saying go. But, man, I went to Silver Pyramid, which is a crystal shop. It was on my places to go out here in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? I got me some more crystals and protection bracelets and everything like that. And it was just a vibe in that fucking store. And it's crazy because I'm looking for a new apartment and everything, right? And I was so fucking pissed off. Monday, I went and got my shit from his house, and I'm like fucking pissed off. I'm pissed off because I was like, he replaced me with another bitch. No. He could never replace me. He can never replace my energy. He can never replace the light being that I am. He can never replace how good that I treated him. Yeah, I took my motherfucking Versace cologne back, bitch. Them bum ass hoes that you used to, homeless, dead broke, toxic. They don't, you know, I'm gonna let you go back to what you're used to, bro, because my energy is different. I'm a unicorn. I'm fucking rare. I'm cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30, no kids. Granted, I just had this whole abortion and it made me so emotional, but I dodged a motherfucking bullet because I couldn't imagine being tied down or co-parenting with a fuck-faced retard like him. And my baby, you know, I felt so bad. You know, but I believe that the soul doesn't enter the body until the water breaks. So, you know, the avatar just is going to, my body would just be a vessel for my baby's avatar until they actually enter their body. And then that's when I would give birth, you know. And my baby is a boy. He's going to be a boy. And he was just like, Mom, I love you. I'm watching you from, you know, the ethers above the heavens. And, you know, he's like, Daddy loves you. And I'm like, you say Daddy love me, but who the fuck is your goddamn daddy? Because it ain't that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know I'm trying to be married, so you're going to have to stay up in the ethers, my little baby, because I'm not going to be a single fucking parent like the generations before me. I have strived to break generational curses left and fucking right. And the shit is fucking hard. So hard. But I hope somebody out there who's listening to this, and if you're going through any situation with a nigga or a bitch like this, I hope that this video gives you strength to walk away. I know my worth. I know that I have self-respect. You know, this nigga thought he was gonna break me. Put me in my motherfucking place. You can't put me in my motherfucking place. I'm gonna call you on your shit. I'm gonna hold you accountable and responsible for your fucking actions. You're the one who said, and it came out his mouth before I could say it, I don't tolerate cheating. Oh, you don't tolerate cheating, but you just fucking cheated. Or was it okay as long as you didn't get caught? Because I don't believe this is the first time. Nah, it's the first time that I probably caught you. But it's all good because in the end, he know what he lost. He know what he lost. I mean, when I think about it, why the fuck would I want to have a child with a fucking sex offender? This nigga, he's in the free world and he's still a fucking prisoner. He's a prisoner in his mind because he has a lack mindset, a poor mindset. You have a poor spirit. You know what I'm saying? You act like you don't have no emotions. I mean, this nigga literally waited until I said, like, my guard came down. I said, I love you, you know? And you went and pulled all of this fuck shit. But you know what? Spirit was just like, I had to learn forgiveness, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people aren't perfect and people fuck up in relationships. I get that. And, you know, learning forgiveness wasn't an easy or strong suit for me. Sorry. But I learned forgiveness, like how to forgive quickly and just move on. You know, it doesn't mean that because I forgave him and I moved on that my feelings no longer were hurt or, you know what I'm saying, I didn't cry. I mean, I had a lot going on. I mean, my damn baby, you know what I'm saying? I wanted my baby, you know, and I know that my baby would be a 5D baby. Like that baby boy gonna have telepathy, you know, be able to move shit with his fucking mind. What is that? Telekinesis and all these powers that I, currently am not 100% tapped into. But, I mean, I'm going to be so happy for my baby, man. Like, I look forward to my baby having those type of abilities. And it's not going to scare me because I'm going to know and I'm going to push them to develop themselves. I'm actually going to make them meditate. You know, shit, I'll meditate with them. You know? So, I mean, all this fuck shit down in this 3D, I was just like, my ultimate manifestation, my ultimate goal, I got to stay focused on it. It doesn't matter that, you know, all this fuck shit going on. It's not going to stop me from manifesting my husband. It's not going to stop me from manifesting my baby. It's not going to stop me from manifesting a good life for me, for them. But as of right now, I'm going to 100% focus on me and myself and I. And there's nothing wrong with that. A motherfucker can say I'm selfish all they fucking want. You're just mad that you can't get in on my fucking energy. That's all that fucking is. You're just mad that you can't get in on my fucking energy. And I'm so protective of my energy these days. I mean, some people still fall through the motherfucking cracks, but I'll never, never, never fucking regret being a good person, having good, pure intentions to do a motherfucker well, to help a motherfucker out. You know, I'm a light worker and that's what the fuck I'm here to do, bitch. You ain't gonna break me. You thought you was gonna... It took me years to rebuild my self-confidence, my self-esteem, and who the fuck I am. And you think... And that was because my mother broke me down from birth. Tried to kill me. Never could be successful. She still to this day wishes death on me. But Spirit protects me. And she fucking knows it. That little black magic, them hexes and them motherfucking spells that you try to fucking cast, it ain't gonna affect me, bitch. Because I will reflect and repel that shit. Return to sender. And now look who needs who. Blowing up my motherfucking phone, leaving voicemails, texting me, calling me. I don't call you, bitch. Leave me alone. I don't want you. I don't want your energy. Leave me alone. I should block and delete her ass. But you know what? I'm so strong with my energy, and my energy is so big, so bright. I'm so motherfucking successful. I may not necessarily be like where I want to be right now, but I'm on my way. And my life may not be how she wanted it to be, but it's my life. And I'm happy with where the fuck I am. I'm proud of my damn self. I congratulate my motherfucking self. Validate my motherfucking self. I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. Ain't nobody on the face of this motherfucking planet oxygen. Ain't nobody on the fucking face of this planet motherfucking God. So what makes you think I would need you? I need me. I need me to show up for the child in me. The child in me that was hurting for years. And I had to tell her earlier today as I cried about this bullshit. I told her, you are protected. And you know what? I forgive you. I forgive myself for being with this lame ass clown bucket bitch. Oh my God. I forgive myself. Because I saw some red flags, but I was just like, oh, either I had on rose-colored glasses or, I just wanted to see the good in a motherfucker. And either way, I feel that that's a problem because it always tends to fucking cost me when I give a motherfucker the benefit of the fucking doubt. But I'm exercising my psychic abilities because my dreams never lied to me. My dreams told me he was a fuck-ass nigga fucking around. And boom, it came out. Age of Aquarius. You can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. No, 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 not from me, because I'm the light. Don't be sitting here thinking because you walking in darkness that you going to come and use my light or try to take the fire from my motherfucking torch and light your shit. Nah, you need to spark your own. Spark your own torch. Find your own way out of darkness and find your own light. That's called doing the inner work, shadow work. Inner child wound healing work, Yeah. Don't mistake me going off as in like, oh, I'm pissed off. I'm just very passionate when I talk because I know that there's other people out there dealing with these fucking narcissistic ass people. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fucking pandemic of these motherfuckers out here. But you know what? I do believe like out of 144,000, I'm in that fucking group. Because there's no way in hell that I keep coming across these fucking people, man. Like, seriously? But I was just like, it's all good. I'm here to bring love, light, compassion. And that's how I know my heart chakra is open and balanced. My heart chakra used to be closed because I used to have hatred, resentment, contempt. And, I would hold grudges against like my oldest brother and my mother. That's why I said forgiveness is a motherfucker, man. I wrote a book on this narcissism shit, being the child of a narcissist. And I think my ex just added himself into my book as a chapter for all this fuck shit. But I thank the spirits that it was only 4.5 months, because I was afraid of my heart being broken again, And when he did what he did, I wasn't as devastated as I thought I would be. I didn't feel a knife stabbing me in my heart and going through my back. My heart's not hurt. So I'm not heartbroken about the situation. My feelings were hurt. And did I genuinely have like love and care towards him? Yes, I did. I still do, because there's no such thing as me being able to turn it off. But at the same time, I have the strength to walk away, not look back, because I know my self-worth. I know that I could do better than a 37-year-old man who is a sex offender, has to live under a rock, there's all these fucking restrictions and child safety zones he can't go to. Like, damn, you can't go to the church, movies, bowling. You can't do shit, nigga. You literally have to sit your ass in the house and go to work. No wonder you're a fucking workaholic working 7 days a week. You don't have shit else to do. And if you had an off day, you would be bored as fuck. But oh, that must be the trash people collecting my trash. I sure was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, but I learned forgiveness. And in him doing what he did help me open up my heart. That way, like, I thought my heart was open to love, but I was so fucking guarded. And, so my guard came down. My heart was open. Or actually, my heart is open. And I feel like that was the lesson. My heart's not broken, but it's open. It's open to love now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not super guarded no more. So, I mean, I needed him to come along my path to help me get to where I'm trying to be. The new version of me, See, he thought because, I for the longest, I was in my masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Hard. I two-piece a nigga up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, that masculine energy drew feminine ass men. And I'm like, I'm not interested in no feminine ass man. I want a masculine man. So that means I have to change me and become more feminine and get into my femininity. That doesn't mean my eyebrows and my lashes and makeup and my hair and my nails. Femininity is more than that. Femininity is exactly what I described. Forgiveness, compassion, softness, and a lot of other things. It's an energy. And I listened to these YouTube videos on healing the feminine energy within me. And I listened to that YouTube, I let it sink into my subconscious mind for 21 days. Instantly, I noticed a great shift in how men approach me. Hey, it was a whole different energy. And so that's why I said energy is real. This nigga think because, he cheated and I didn't fucking want to fight and slap him. Don't get me wrong. I did want to slap him. I wanted to hit him so fucking bad. But I'm trying to be in my femininity and not like fucking haul off and hawk his ass. Because I Fetty Wap the fuck out that boy. And I say boy because he is a boy. Fetty Wap, nigga, you about to be looking out of one fucking eye fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Here I am trying to be in my femininity, be soft, be kind, compassionate, this, that, and the third. And he mistook, the new version of me. Nigga, there's a sleeping lion in me. Or that masculine side of me, I'm trying to balance. I'm a fucking Libra, you know what I'm saying? But if you make me swing into my masculinity, nigga, like, potentially you could be dead. Potentially your house I would Lisa Lopes your house. Your house would be burnt down to the fucking ground fucking with me and my emotions. These motherfuckers think playing with people's emotions is fucking funny. It could turn deadly real quick. Lucky for them, my spirit guides was like, have composure. Oh, and back to the cousin shit. He gonna tell me that bitch was his cousin. I was like, how can you call a female your cousin, you know what I'm saying, and fuck her? Now, I told y'all about his mama. I'm the baddest bitch in his life. I told y'all about that incest shit. Narcissist and incest. That's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. Narcissistic people molest their family members. My oldest brother molested me and my cousin and some of my childhood friends and shit. And that's why I had to pause on writing my book, because I had to deal with some guilt and some shame, and I dealt with fear of like, what if I put this in my book? And you know what? When I confronted him and my mom via text message back in April, Yeah, he raged out, talking about, I'm gonna beat your ass. Next time I see you, I'm gonna kill you, and blah, 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 blah. Nigga, do you know your text messages? All I gotta do is call your motherfucking PO, and your ass gonna be locked away for life. Like, what is with these niggas having a PO, and you got the nerve to fucking play with me? You wanna play? Well, you gonna get burned by the hottest motherfucking fire I got, and that's gonna be the fire from my fucking soul. Because my soul knows all truths. And you can lie to me all you want, but my soul gonna make you tell me the truth, because I don't know what it is. But when I make a motherfucker look me in my eyes, they start telling the fucking truth. Because my soul demands nothing less than the truth. But whatever the case is, I'm over that dude. I just gotta go get my fucking motorcycle, and I'm fucking bouncing on that nigga. That nigga gonna be blocked and deleted. Delete them pictures and shit out my motherfucking phone. Shit is wild. Shit is wild. And you know what's weird? Down by my garage area, I went out of town for a week and a half. I don't know when the fuck they fixed them lights, but when I came back, the lights were working. And it's funny, the next day, they're no longer working. I'm like, there's gotta be like some kind of, I don't know who in this apartment complex is evil, but there's a reason why them fucking lights went out. I don't know why, but I ain't scared of the motherfucking dark. I ain't scared of no demons, no evil spirits. You come against me, you gonna have to fight me and mine, because I got people in the spirit realm that fucking fight for me. My dead cousin, he's looking over me as my big brother. Sometimes I feel like, there's a presence here, like with me, and I feel safe if I feel unsafe, and I feel like that's him. I wish he was still alive, like here, but I'm happy he's in the spiritual realm looking over me. It was just a lot. Like, these narcissistic motherfuckers, they put you through some shit, man. But you know what? Moving forward, it's just a learning curve for me. He didn't waste a whole lot of my time. I'm not about to be in an on and off situation now. I'm about to just go ahead and skedaddle. No contact. And I hope I don't ever run across him. Narcissists, they really have power and control issues. Because this motherfucker really thought, oh, I'm going to put your motorcycle outside. It rained today and yesterday. And I took my fucking key. So I think like it's locked in place. So you wouldn't be able to move it out of your garage anyway. They ain't gonna ask me, well, I need my key and my shit back. You'll get your shit back when I get my motorcycle. Because you must be out your fucking mind to think I'm gonna give your garage remote opener and your door, your key back, and I don't have access to get my shit, because he gonna tell me, well, you gonna have to wait till I have a day off. You work 7 days a week. You don't ever take time off. And you think, he think he running a show. But nigga, we are in a circus. I'm tired of playing the games. You're the clown, the ringleader. You're the goddamn clown animals and all that shit. I'm the fucking ringleader in this circus until I lead this bitch 100%. So hopefully when it's not raining, I'll be able to go get that and be fucking out. I was really hoping that motherfucker would have got sold in the last 2 weeks. That way the buyer could go to his house, grab it, take it. I ain't got to worry about it. I got my money, you know what I'm saying? And all I would have had to do was go get my stuff that was inside his house. And that's it. Up here talking about well, don't worry about my key. I'm going to change the locks. He ain't gonna change his locks. And I damn sure ain't about to give him his key back. Because I paid to get that key made. You mean to tell me you can't go to Walmart and have your little new bitch make a spare for like $4, $3.50, $3, or however much it fucking is? Y'all so broke you can't do that? Oh my goodness. But God is fucking with his livelihood. God made his tow truck go down, left and right, having all these problems because God hears the conversations that I don't. He's shielded me from all of this, and he let me see what I needed to see. So I'm not even bitter. Even though I was acting a motherfucking clown, like, oh man, this nigga got guns. You a whole sex offender. For one, you are on probation for the next 3 years and you got 2 guns. I will call your PO and tell her you got guns. You out here spreading venereal diseases, which is a fucking federal charge in its own. You out here threatening my motorcycle or whatever the fuck, gonna text me talking about some shouldn't have left it because I ignored his phone call twice. Nigga, you called me about dick pills. Get the fuck off my phone. It ain't my fault your dick don't work. You need to be castrated, you fucking sex offender. Shit. Just lie, man. Just fucking lie. Talking about, well, so you mean, and then what was the fucking point? After you cheated, you wanted to introduce me to like your coworkers and more extended family. Fuck everybody. Fuck them all. He kept trying to blow my phone up. Well, there's this job. Well, that guy, he's cool and everything, but I don't want a job from him. The fact that he knows, the fact that he works with the same guy that you work with, or he's in any relation, contact, mutual partnership, friendship, or whatever the fuck with your ass. Nah, everybody cut off. I thank God that I didn't get enmeshed or deep with his fucking family, because it was easy as fuck to cut ties with him. See, it'll be kind of harder to cut ties with certain family members, but to be honest, his family's fucked up. His cousin went back to prison on a gun charge back in May. Then within July, his fucking brother is in jail right now for assault with a deadly weapon. So do you want to go join them? Because I end up reporting your ass and telling them about the pregnancy and abortion. You are a sex offender. They need to know who all you get in contact with, bro. So he up there sticking to his lie. You want my papers. You want my papers. Well, take my ass off your motherfucking papers and put your new bitch on there. Shit, I'm an outstanding citizen with a good career as a fucking truck driver, bitch. I ain't got no felony records. I'm not out here molesting kids. I'm not out here fucking anybody over and doing dirt, cheating, lying, stealing, and all this fuck-ass 3-density bullshit. I earn my shit. This nigga thought he don't got no balls. I got your balls, bitch. I got the ball. The ball's in my court. I'm gonna dribble and break your motherfucking ankles when I dunk on your fucking ass. Shit, motherfuckers love to be playing with you. And then I was listening to some tarot card readers on YouTube because I love tarot card reading shit. And she was like, yeah, you're gonna be moving. You're gonna get that new apartment. My new apartment that I'm about to get is more amazing than this apartment. I went to that metaphysical store and I bought like the crystals and everything like that. And they have like this desk that's built into the wall. I was like, oh my God, I could finally make an altar for like my ancestors and shit like that. Like I want to, because I didn't have the space or the necessary space to do that. But, man, look, my energy is too strong, man. If you can't cross that threshold, if you can't cross the threshold of my doorway and come into my house, because my energy is too high. That's the reason why that nigga, when he was over here them other 2 times, he up there trying to act like he's smoking outside. You're not smoking outside. Your demons don't want to come in here because my place is sanctified. The energy in this motherfucker is high. It's big. I'm big because I'm a star, bitch. And on top of that, my boy cat, Negan, the one that was laying on top, the black and white one, when he came into my house, my cat walked up to him, looked him dead in the face. I don't really know what the fuck my cat said, but he was just like, meow, 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 meow. Like, had a whole conversation, looking this nigga dead in his fucking eyes. But you know what I think? I think my cat was speaking to a spirit in him or on him, like, you need to get the fuck out this house and you better not bring your ass back. Because after that encounter with my cats and coming in my house the first time, he didn't come inside those other 2 times. So I really, truly think that my cat talked to the spirit in him and was like, don't you bring your ass in here no more. And I got this nigga scared. This nigga is scared of me. He's scared because I didn't react by breaking shit, cursing him out. The typical thing that I guess a female would do when a nigga done cheated on her: break shit, curse him out, trying to fight. You know, I didn't do anything. I was calm. Me being calm, woo! You got some shit for your ass coming. You got some shit for your ass coming if I'm calm in a situation that doesn't call for being calm. I'm planning, I'm plotting, I'm thinking of my next move because I play chess and not checkers. And my goal is to checkmate your ass. You know, I don't have, again, I'm in my femininity. I don't have to get loud, obnoxious, ugly. I don't have to curse. I can speak in the tone that I'm speaking, and I speak with authority. I speak with passion. I speak from my soul, and every word that leaves my lips will never return void unto me. So being that I know the power of my words, that is why I kept my mouth shut, because I could have easily cursed this nigga. I know the power of my words. I know. That's why I was just like, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. But the ultimate revenge would be sending this nigga back to prison. Because I can only imagine what they do to sex offenders, rapists, child molesters, and those people that fall into that type of category. I mean, you know, he broke down crying like a little bitch. I don't want to spend my 40s and 50s locked up for the rest of my life. Well, I know your weakness, so if you don't want to be locked up for the rest of your life, sweetie, leave me alone and don't play with me. You can pop off at the mouth, but guess what? I got one phone call, one text to your PO, to my family, and everybody's going to roll on your ass. Why you think shit is a game? I wasn't trying to make this video an hour long, but this is just a message to anybody that's dealing with like a narcissistic, low vibrational person. You know, when I met him, he seemed on the same level as me. These motherfuckers be pretending real good. These motherfucking Decepticons, goddamn robots, bots, devils, demons, empty seaters, you know, whatever you want to call them. They out here, you know, and he was nothing more than a distraction because he was a distraction and a detour at the same time. Like, I knew he was a distraction because I wasn't reading my books every day like I was supposed to, if at all. And, you know, some other stuff, you know, he was just eating a lot of heavy meat and shit like that, and things that I was getting away from. You know what I'm saying? I was pulling away from the shrimp and, you know, catfish and ribs and steak and shit. And, you know, that's all he like wanted to eat. And I'm trying to eat healthy. And I'm going back to the holistic ways of how things are. And I'm also glad that I don't have my baby because I really want a doula or a midwife. And I want to give birth at home, not a hospital. So I'll at least be able to plan that out going forward in the future. Yeah. Like, I dodged a bullet. I thank Spirit for showing me in 4.5 months. 4.5 months ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit happened, like, within the last month for sure. And it was just like, I could never have a life with him anyway. You know, there was that part of me that was clinging on to hope, like, maybe he'll do better. No, he'll cheat again, and he'll do something worse than what he already did. So why even put myself through that? You know, he was disrespectful, cheated, lied, has stolen stuff. Maybe, I don't know, he might have stolen from me. Because I had a backpack over at his house and it came up missing, and I never saw it again, heard anything or anything like that. So who fucking knows? Somebody's a fucking thief. But yeah, he's reaping his karma as we speak, because I was a test for him. I came to him, you know, not necessarily with an open heart, but, you know, I came genuinely, authentically as myself. Someone who, I guarantee I treated him better than all these other bitches. All these other toxic, low-life, scumbags, stealing, lying, cheating, busted, disgusted, can't be trusted ass motherfuckers. You know. So it's his loss. And I'm sure he knows that. And my energy is amazing, y'all. Because the fact that my homegirl, like, her boyfriend is his neighbor, the fact that they suddenly wanted to call me up while I was back home with my family, and they were like, we haven't seen your car around lately, and, you know, things have been real quiet at the house, like no movement, anything like that. Things are just real strange. Why would they contact me and tell me that? See, my energy. Even his neighbors noticed my energy. And now that I won't be going around in that neighborhood no more like that, my energy is going to be gone. They're gonna ask, like, what happened to the light-skinned chick? You know what I'm saying? They're going to ask. And I guarantee he's not going to be truthful about why things ended. You know, his last ex, who the drunk, number one, he's still fucking around with her, lying, whatever. I feel bad for her because I feel that she was once upon a time a strong woman. I don't know what she looks like, but I'm pretty sure she's a beautiful black woman. And I'm sure all of his cheating, lying, covert or overt ways of breaking her down and doing shit drove her to be a drunk. Drove her to the point where she ended up having an accident and being in a full body cast, from what he told me. You know, it was to the point that she can't even drive her car without blowing into a breathalyzer. He destroyed her, crushed her. And I feel bad because, you know, she popped up at the house talking about, hey, girlfriend, oh, I want to meet her. Well, why would you want to meet his current girlfriend? Why? And that just goes to show me that she was wondering how pretty I am. Am I better than her? What do I do that's better than her? Sweetheart, this nigga he's the same with me as he was with you. Only difference is she gave him 7 to 8 years of her life on and off. On and off relationships are toxic. I even told him that. I said, that's toxic. That's negative. I'm not about to be on and off with you. If we on, we on. And if we off, nigga, you cut the fuck off. For good. And I meant that. And I stand on my fucking word. And I feel that he knows that as well, you know. And it was kind of hard because we talked on the phone every day. And now I just was like, who am I going to replace you with? And I'm like, I don't have to replace you with anybody. I need to replace you with me. Spend time with me, you know. So I just been self-reflecting, taking spiritual baths. You know, I got my hair done. I mean, of course, I could have combed it out, but, you know. Oh, this is another thing, too. So I used to have a thing about pulling my eyelashes out because I guess that was like anxiety or stress or whatever. In dealing with this motherfucker, I have not touched my eyelashes. I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, my eyelashes are so long now. Like, look at the length. Like, it's a major big deal to me because I've never had eyelashes. Like, I could literally have a whole section of eyelashes missing because I would just pull them out. Pull them. And I don't pull my eyelashes anymore. That's progress. Yes! I have beautiful eyelashes. I don't even gotta go get my eyelashes done no more. Not unless I want to, because my eyelashes is popping. But yeah, man. Oh my God. And this is another thing. Narcissists and their hygiene. Oh my fucking God. When I was on those pills and I couldn't drive, I discovered that this nigga don't brush his teeth. This tooth, this first molar, that first molar tooth, that shit came out of his, I don't know when the fuck it came out of his mouth. It had to be recently. But this nigga puts it on his fucking nightstand. Nigga, you still believe in the tooth fairy? You might as well throw that fucking tooth away because you damn sure don't go to the motherfucking dentist, nor do you prioritize giving money to the dentist either. You know, you just up here popping gum. Okay, yeah, your breath smells either kind of like cigarettes or gum. But nigga, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush your goddamn teeth. Drink some water, nigga. Like, come on now. Brush your motherfucking teeth. I appreciate that you wash your ass, but you ain't got no choice because if you gonna be fucking with a bitch and she gonna suck your dick, I mean, goddamn, it can't be smelling like cottage cheese. You know what I'm saying? But, oh my God, like, I was like, this nigga don't brush his teeth. He don't wash his face. He literally just puts his clothes on and goes straight to fucking work. He might brush his hair, but I'm like, what's the point in brushing your hair if you don't brush your fucking teeth or wash your face? Ew. Ew, 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 ew. 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 Oh my God. And I mean, he's a black man, and I love my black men, but that nigga can kick rocks. Anyways, hey, this your girl bringing you some spiritual information. You know what I'm saying? Vet a motherfucker spiritually first. You know, it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, that you vet a person spiritually. You ask questions about like their childhood, how they were raised, how their mother or father was, how their relationship with their mother or father was. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, me and my mother, we don't have a good relationship, but that's because she's a narcissist. It doesn't mean that just because that person doesn't have a good relationship with their parents, it must be a reason. But you have to dive deeper. What are their childhood traumas? Are they healed? Are they still broken? Are they going to therapy at all? Or, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of broken people out here who think they are fine and they are not. So I'm just saying. But this is a long video. So if you actually stayed tuned in, I appreciate it. You have a great day. Bye.